Animal Defense League is the oldest and largest no-kill animal shelter, not only in San Antonio, but in all of South Texas. We take a holistic approach, making sure that they are well both physically and mentally, and we move them through, once we think they are well, over to the adoption side so that they can find their forever family.
Here at Animal Care Services, we intake between 26,000 and 30,000 animals a year. If you do the math on that, that's 70 animals a day, 365 days a year. The relationship with ADL is very unique in that they've become such a trusted part of our ecosystem here. I see that Animal Defense League van in the back of Animal Care Services every single day. They're pulling 15, 20, 30 animals from us.
About 60% of our animals come from the city shelter. About 30% we're going to be pulling from people that are surrendering animals into our care, so from the community, and about 10% we're going to be getting from other shelters outside of San Antonio. So when an animal arrives, the first people that are going to touch it are the medical team. We take them in, we get their vaccinations up to date, we do preventatives or make sure that there's nothing obvious for medical conditions, any injuries, and then we get them spayed and neutered. They move down to adoptions, and that's where they go to find their forever homes.
We did a study in 2019 that showed that on average there's about 35,000 roaming animals in the city at any given point in time. Remarkably, it also showed that about 93% of these animals had a collar, had a harness, had something like that that would lead us to believe that they were owned. As a community, we've got to become a more humane and a more pet welfare friendly environment where it's not okay to let your animal run free of restraint. This is not an Animal Defense League problem. This is not a San Antonio Animal Care Services problem alone. Only through the community's involvement and responsible pet ownership are we really going to start to move the needle on this.
Every little bit of help we can get helps not only the animal in front of you, but it helps animals into the future. When you adopt, you empty a kennel, which not only saves that life that you're taking home with you, but it opens up a kennel to other animals after that. When you volunteer, you're freeing up some of our time to go and treat that animal, to spend an extra minute with it. When you donate, that enables us to grow our plans. You know, we're looking at updating our facilities to make these places nicer for the animals that have to spend time there until they can get into their forever homes. Those things are hugely helpful to our cause. We can't do it all. So the more y'all are able to help us, the more we're gonna be able to reach out to the community and save those pets.